Hi everyone, welcome. Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern, so it's time for Stamping with Denise. Welcome. Happy late 4th of July. Hope all my friends in the U.S. had a wonderful holiday. I had a nice one. I've got a fun fold to show you tonight. I think it's really pretty and it's something that I hope that you'll also like. Stampin' Up! Has a couple of specials going on, or actually they have one special going on. Right now, they have a bonus days going on. And if you spend $50 before shipping and tax, you'll earn a $5 coupon. This is during the month of July, that you can then redeem in August for your purchase. So, perfect. And I will be having my BOGO going on the 19th and 20th of July. So you get to choose from my retired stamps, dies, punches, bundles. How it works is, let's say you pick out $100 of my retired product. You are committing to spending $100 out of the current annual catalog, and you'll get my retired product for free. So it's kind of a twofer. You must use my host code, the one that you'll see on the screen when I switch to my hand view. It's NYUH7YQW. You have to use that host code if you're placing an online order to participate in my BOGO. You can come to my in-person classes on the 19th and the 20th, or if you are not local, I can send you the list of what I have and you can feel free to claim it. I am also, for every $50 increment of $50, I am putting together a pack of retired designer series paper, 6x6, 48 sheets. I'm simply overrun, so I'm sweetening the pot even a little bit more. So, couple good things going on to stretch your crafting dollars. So, the usual housekeeping, please, if you like my video, please comment. Please share my video and then comment down in the comments. And then your name will be entered in a drawing to win the project I'm working on tonight. Last week I made this gatefold card. We made our own designer series paper. And this is going to Veronica Matthews. So Veronica, I will get this to you very shortly. If you're watching on YouTube, welcome. Please subscribe to my channel. And once you do that, please click the little blue bell and you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video, which is usually on Monday evenings. Okay, I think we are going to go ahead and I'm going to switch to my hand view and we are going to get busy here. Okay. So, I don't know what this card is called, but I really like it. This little circle here swings out. See, look at that. I think that's cool. You have to work it a few times. I just made this card, but you can see how it's working now. But it's super simple, and you'll go, wow. But I think it carries a lot of punch, so I hope you like it. And we will get started here. You know what I'm going to do? I am going to use a paper clip and just kind of clip that corner down so that it will stay shut here. Oh, that's too small of a paper clip. Let's try this here. Much better. Much better. Okay. We'll have to open it up as I show you things. So for tonight's card, I'm using the Country Flowers bundle out of the annual catalog. Really, you can use anything you want for this card, but that's what I chose for this, and I'm also using the Stylish Shapes, okay? If you buy these together with the bundle code, you get 10% off, and so that's always a nice option. And here's that host code I was telling you about that you have to use if you're participating in my BOGO. So there you go. So let's see. My card base, I am using Petal Pink. This is 8.5 by 5.5. We're going to fold that in half, okay? Fold that in half. Now I am using a piece of the Meandering Meadows Designer Series paper. I literally have like one full sheet of it left. This is an online exclusive. Last time I checked, which was over the weekend, it said that it was unavailable, currently unavailable, but that means it's coming back. If they weren't bringing it back, it wouldn't be listed at all. It would say not a valid number. So this has got some great scenes in it, but I liked this piece of paper, so I decided to use this one for my card. And this piece here is 5 1/4 by 4, and I'm going to put it right here. Let me get my stamp and seal. We're going to put this right on my card here, okay? And we are going to set this off to the side. Now we are going to do a little bit of stamping. Let's see, where's my little foam mat? Okay. I have a piece of, this is copper clay that I'm going to use for the teapot. I just thought because this paper had more brown in it that would look better than the gray granite. I think that was gray granite I used for that one. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to stick with the black ink though, black Memento, and I'm going to put that, stamp that right there. Okay, there's that. Here are my flowers, and I'm going to color those before I cut them out. I think I need to ink up my Memento Black. Let's see what kind of image I got. I need to re-ink it. That looks okay. That'll work for what I'm doing. You know, as long as I'm stamping, I'm going to go ahead and stamp my sentiment too. I already cut out the little banner from the Stylish Shapes dies right here. And I'm going to use the Sending Love. And then we will be done stamping. It fits right in there. Perfect. Okay. Done with that. We'll set this off to the side for right now. There's my lid. Yep, those are going to get a drink here. So the next thing I think I'm going to do is go ahead and color this. Let me get a piece of scrap paper here to color on. I'm trying to find something. I guess I can color on the back of this. I am using Old Olive to color my leaves. I've got the light and the dark, and my rubber bands are on these because that tells me that these tips here are bad, the fine tips. The blunt ends work fine. The fine tips are all frayed, so I kind of save these for when I have to do a lot of coloring. So what I'm going to do on my dark Old Olive, I am going to just color up that vein on that plant, and then I am going to color this in. This doesn't take too long. I don't have one done already, so you'll have to bear with me here while I do this. And I do one leaf at a time, and I'll tell you why, because I would like to keep a wet edge, kind of like when you're painting. You're keeping a wet edge, so it makes this dark, makes it a little easier to blend it in with the light, okay, if that makes sense. So you can see that I start right up next to it. Takes a little extra time, but I think that the result is worth it. So, you know, depending what color you did this card in, I think this would be perfectly appropriate for a masculine card. It would also, I think, make a nice sympathy card. You know, it's not, if you're using these plants, you know, it's not like flowers, which kind of tend to be a little more feminine, not always, but in my mind they are. I know not everybody thinks that, and that's cool. So we're getting there. I know this is kind of tedious going back and forth, and the inclination is just to color it all in. Do all the dark first, but like I said, I always get better results when I do it this way. And there are people who are way better than I am at coloring with blends. I'm pretty simple. I keep it. You've heard the old adage, KISS stands for keep it simple, stupid. Not saying I'm stupid, but yeah, I just keep it simple. You could use some different variations and some different color greens in your flowers. Again, I was perfectly okay with this. It's funny, Old Olive is not particularly one of my favorite colors, but if you ask me, it's something I would tell you no, I don't particularly care for it, but I'm going to tell you I reach for it a lot. For most, if you don't know what color green to go with, very often Old Olive will work for you. Okay. Almost done here. And then we'll do our die cutting as soon as I get these colored in. And I have to bring the big machine up on the screen because we're going to be die cutting that circle out of our card base, and I have to do that on the big machine. I think my light one is kind of dry, running low, but that's okay. I think these might be from when blends first started. Might be my very first Old Olive blends. I have more. Yeah, this one looks like it's trying to kind of run out. Come on, one more flower. Just one more flower, or leaf. Yeah, we're gonna get it out of there, but I think it's about had it. Okay, there we go. Not too bad. Let's see. It looks pretty good. Throw my scrap paper. Okay. You always want to have something underneath your paper when you're coloring with your blends because they will soak through. Okay, let me get my big cut and emboss machine. Gotta move things out of the way. So, okay, let me find my, here we go, here are the dies. Okay, there's this one here. I'm gonna just kind of secure it with a little bit of washi tape so it doesn't move. I'm gonna do the same thing with this one here. We'll get out the coffee or the teapot die. Oh, I have a piece in there. Hold on. That's from when I cut out my gray one. Had a piece of cardstock in the hole there. There we are. Okay, so I'm gonna put this on here. Get that centered, use a piece of washi tape to just anchor it. And I think we're good on those. We'll start with that. Get my old broken plate, but you know what, it works fine, and you know it because it has that little crack in there. It's released some of the tension and it doesn't curl up like it used to. I mean, that's why it broke, because it was curled up and I kind of pushed it too far. But that's okay, it still works. There, I didn't get that one quite right, but do I want to do it again? I'm gonna do it again because I don't like that. Hold on, guys. Oh, let me stamp that again and cut it again, since I have I have room to do it on this piece. Probably nobody would notice it except me. It's me trying to hurry a little bit. Okay. Let's see here if we can get this. There we go. Let me bring my stamping cut and emboss machine back. Run that through again. When your plate has a crack in it, the one thing you want to do is make sure there's not a die right under there, because I've had it sometimes where it hasn't cut all the way through. Okay, much nicer there. Okay, get rid of the old one so I don't lose it. Now what we are going to do is use, from the Stylish Shapes, we're going to take the largest circle. Where's my card base at? I can't see it now. Oh, it's under my dies here. It's another reason I like the small machine. And I've already adhered this on here, okay? And you have to do it this way. I'm going to do it just like that, kind of put it toward the top. This is the largest of the Stylish Shapes circles. Run this through. Okay. Let me get this out of the way, because everything else went. So this comes out of here, okay? You'll also see I have already cut out a circle from the white, the same one I used for this, because that's what's going to fit right in there, from the large Stylish Shape circle. And from the second to the largest, I have cut out a piece of the Petal Pink, okay? I just did those ahead of time. And this you can save and use for something else, and I'm sure you can come up with something. How many of you have a drawer or something with all of those kind of pieces in it? Yep, I do. I think I told you about it last week. I've got a couple places where I've got that stuff stashed. Okay, so now we're going to set these aside for a second. We're going to work on the mechanism on the inside, okay? This is a piece of white, basic white, lightweight cardstock, and this is 6 1/4 by 5 1/4. I just want to make sure it's going the right direction here. Yep, that's 5 1/4. And I'm going to get my cutting blade out of the way, and we are going to score this at 2, at 4, and at 6. Okay, and I can put this away now. Okay, let me take my paper clip off of here and show you. Now we're going to work on this mechanism. So we will have to fold it to match this. So the little 1/4 inch line, I'll show you like that so you can see it. You're going to fold that this way because that's what's going to glue to the front part of your card, okay? And then use your bone folder. Okay, I just want to make sure I get these folded the right way. It goes like this. This one goes like this. And this one goes just like that. Let's do the bone folder. Okay. So you can see how that one is just like that one. Okay, I just wanted you to see it. So now what we are going to do is put adhesive on the back part of the back panel where it's going to attach to the inside of the card. I'm going to put a little extra, adhesive on this, just because it may be, you know, it's part of the mechanism, might be used a lot. Okay, and I keep it folded up, and I put it in right at the edge where, you know, I have a equal border around the 3 sides. That looks pretty close. Okay, there we go. There's that. You can see we're getting there. Okay, now I am going to take some Tombow glue and I'm going to put a little bead all the way down this little strip here. I like the Tombow because it's easy to control. It's strong. And it gives you a little bit of wiggle room. I'm going to shut this down, okay? And then that white circle I cut out and put it right in there, okay? And I'm just going to give that a second to adhere. Now there's one more thing that we have to do before this card is ready to go. We have to cut this little 1/4 inch part that's on the back of the circle so that it'll move, okay? Okay, right, like, so it'll move like that. So get your paper snips, where are they at here? And just snip this right, kind of go right in between them. And right there. And I'm going to, I don't think I cut it straight up, so I'm going to kind of, there we go. There we go. Now it's going to move. Again, it's new. I just put it in there. It's going to have to move a few times. You're going to have to kind of work with it, but it will move. Okay? There we go. Perfect. Okay, let me paper clip this closed again so it'll lay down. Okay, so now we are going to build our focal point here. I have the piece of copper clay. I have the copper clay pot. I have my flowers. Where's my seal, stamp and seal? I'm going to just put some of that right back here. And attach this to my flower pot. Just like that. I want to make sure that my flower pot's not, that it's all not too big. That's going to pretty much stay within this circle. There we go, perfect. Now I'm going to use dimensionals to attach it to this, well actually, yeah. I'm going to attach the pink circle into here first. There we go. And again, I can center this right in here. I'm going to double check, make sure it's not too big, and it's fine. So I'm going to impede the circle moving. And I'm going to get some dimensionals. Now these are some mini dimensionals that are out of a paper pumpkin. They just happen to be what I had close by. So I'm using those. Sometimes these minis are nice because if there's a, you can get way up where you want to get it. I'll just put one more in the middle. It's probably way more than I needed, but whatever. I don't know if you can ever have too many dimensionals. I know you can have too much thickness. I try to only have one thickness of dimensionals on any card, especially if it's one I'm going to mail. And then you also have to watch your ribbons, but like knots and stuff. But one layer is usually good. Okay, put that right about there. There we go. Perfect. Come on now, move. Here's what I'm going to do. Actually, I'm bending it backwards, so it'll, once you've bent it a few times, it'll move easier. There we go. Look at that. I think that's nice. Okay, let's finish it off. Let's put our sentiment on. We also have our embellishments to put on, and we have a little bit of twine, or linen thread, I guess that is. Let me pull that out of here. Okay, so I got a piece of linen thread. This was the end of a roll. And I just made a nice bow. I just make the 2 loops for bunny ears and tie those together. Nothing fancy here. And then I just kind of adjust it. Okay, here we go. Oh, I'm going to get a glue dot, put that actually here. And I kind of like that this bow is kind of wonky. I got to go in different directions here. So I'm going to again get my dimensionals. Where are they at? Here, get my little ones again. Where's my tweezers here? There we go, perfect. Sending love. And now we're going to use put some of these clear embellishments on. I wasn't sure what color I wanted to use. I don't know if I don't think I want to use, I use garden green on this one, just the darker. But you know what, I think I'm going to go with the clear. These are the transparent adhesive back dots. They come in garden green, blackberry bliss, clear, and lemon lime twist. I write them on the cards when I get them so that I remember. So let's see, let's put a big one. These kind of look milky. I would have called these milky dots because they're not clear. It says transparent, but you know what? I don't feel like they're very transparent. To me, transparent means you can see through them. Okay. And there we go. Whoops. Really fun, simple, fun fold card. I hope you enjoy it. Again, if you're placing an order for my BOGO, you got any questions, get with me. I'll be happy to answer them, but this is my host code here for the next couple of weeks. Okay, everybody, I'll see you next Monday night at 8 Eastern. Thanks for stopping by. Bye now.